I just wanted to make a bit of a guide video for people that are of the bigger shape if they want to go to Alton Towers. So for me, I am a size 20 UK. I have a big stomach, which doesn't really do very well on roller coasters because, of course, that's usually where they go. And then I've also got quite big thighs. I'm not going to be measuring myself. I'm not putting myself through that, but just the general sort of thing. I've, struggled with my weight. I love theme parks. It just doesn't really mesh very well. And this is a very safe place. So if you're going to moan about this, get out. Some people just have problems with weight. It's nothing anyone's business. So just no. Nemesis, for me, is a bit of an issue. So I'm going to call it the fat seat. Just don't be offended by it because I'm not. So on Nemesis, I do actually need the operator or myself. We sort of do like a pull thing. I know you're probably not meant to do this, but shush. But I do have to sort of like really get it down like, and then they push it down as well. But the last time I went on it, I did need the fat seat. The fat seat is fine. So as a size 20, you can go on Nemesis. If you go up to the front of the queue and you say, hello, I need the fat seat or the bigger seat, or sometimes the bigger seat. Nemesis, good, but need the fat seat, really. But I can squeeze myself into just the normal restraint just to get it down. I can't really talk about Galactica. I'm going to do it section by section, but I can't really talk about Galactica. The last time I went on it, I have no idea when it was. I've heard about Galactica not being very good for bigger people. I just don't like Galactica. I hate being in that like flying position. It just puts all the weight where you don't want it. And then for me, it's like when people say, oh, I really like the part when you go on your back. That is because the weight on, the weight here, all the pressure goes when you go onto your back. So that is the best part. I've been on Toxicator only once in my life, but Toxicator, as my size, is great. There was so much room in the restraint. It just comes straight down. I think it like clicks like here. It was so good for that. So I was waiting in that queue, obviously, when it was, I've only been on it once, so we did actually break down, but we don't talk about that. We only did half the cycle, then I got off, and then I started never doing it again, but if only I liked it, because that is one of the rides that don't hurt me because of this. So if you're thinking about going to like, now I know you're thinking, well, you haven't really got restraint on you. Bars move down, so, and obviously that's just to keep you from standing up. That's not actually really securing you. I guess you could say that's the same thing, but it's not. So, you sort of, it comes down, it comes to my stomach, and then it does this thing where it like pushes it. It is mad and it is so annoying. But obviously, I can still, anyone can really fit on Curse, but my stomach, it just fucking, it's not hurts, but it's just you can feel it through the whole ride.
Now it's finished. Ride it.
We realised, because obviously I go with my mum, so there's two of us, I take up a lot of room on Runaway Mine Train, because obviously it's not like assigned seats, you just sit with the same lap bar. So we usually go 1-1, but I completely forgot the last time we went. It was so embarrassing. So we went to sit down, I sat down, and then Mum sat down. She was in the air. There was no way we could have got her sat down. Yeah, she was like in the air, sat directly on me. So, and then the bar as well, when it sits, it sort of does have to be pushed down. Wicker Man is pretty good, I would say. I do think that the last time I went, yes, they did have to help me like get it down. It's like this much, and I don't want to fill this much. It's not really a great thing to think about, but yeah, it is okay for my size. It's literally only just okay though, so obviously the help from the operator to push it down, and then I'm fine and I'm off. So it's not as tight as, because obviously if it's tight this way, that hurts because it's this. But if it's only on this way, it's just pressure here. So I would say I like lap bars more because over the shoulders are just a lot more tighter in areas and it hurts quite a bit. So yeah, Wicker Man is okay for me. So Spinball is, for me, absolutely fine. It's just da-da-da-da, and then on, no pushing down, no nothing, straight away. But then that's the ride I don't really like, so it doesn't really go very well. So for me, yeah, Spinball is absolutely fine.
You belong.
Down, but every single time without fail, the person, like the operator up at the top, will always be like, seat blah blah blah, whatever they call them, I don't know. But I'm always looking around and I'm going, it's me. I think I've literally put my hand up once. It's because it hasn't gone down far enough, so they have to, you know, push it down as usual. But after they've pushed it down, it is quite tight, as I always keep on saying, but it's okay. I feel like it might be on its last legs on that. So yeah, I need to work on that, but still. So that's all okay, just to have a bit of a push, and obviously they will always ask you if they can push it.
Look down.
So as we know, Oblivion is the same manufacturer, Nemesis, so the B&Ms. I have the same problems as well. I cannot fit in a normal... Well, actually, I can fit on the normal seat in Nemesis, but I can't fit on the normal seat on Oblivion. I have to have the big seat, so it's really put me off Oblivion. So yeah, I can't fit on a normal seat. So as I said about Nemesis, just ask for the bigger seat. You can easily fit... Well, I can easily fit on the bigger seat on Oblivion. It's the way you know which one it is as well. This goes for both of them. So they have 2 clips instead of just the one in the middle. That's how you know which one is the biggest seat. So if you look down when you're on a roller coaster and you see the 2 like clips, if you get on the ride and you think, oh my god, I've fitted on it, you might be in that seat. So just bear that in mind, because you might not get as lucky last time. I did go on Oblivion once and I got the fat seat without even saying anything. That was some good luck, because sometimes I just try and risk it, but 9 times out of 10 I just don't fit on it anymore. I've never had a problem with Rita. Straight down, and then I clip it in, done, gone. So Rita is very good. I've never done stealth, and I know let's talk about foot apart, but I could imagine it'll be the same thing. So very good for Rita. I did say about Wicker Man that it's, oh, you know, I'm alright on Wicker Man, but 13 I think is a bit smaller. So of course they, you know, put it down. It does actually stay, but of course it's not in the right position for it actually to be locked. So they have to push it down again. That one's more uncomfortable for me personally. Just if you are going to Alton Towers, if you're watching this as a guide, if you are going to Alton Towers, just think this all through, because, oh, and of course, I forget to say, most rides do have a test seat outside of it. I know, let's go off the top of my head, Oblivion does, Smiler doesn't, to be fair, Wicker Man does, Galactica does, 13 doesn't, Toxicator doesn't, Rita does, Spinball doesn't either. So like, I just feel like Alton Towers really need to think about test seats, because I know probably people don't go on roller coasters because they're scared that they're going to have that walk of shame. But do not call it the walk of shame. It's, you know, just don't care what people think about you, because it's just not worth it. You know, they'll never see you again. Keep all this in mind when you do go to the theme park for Alton Towers, and you should be okay. I mean, I don't know, maybe if you're like a size 24, you might have proper issues, but for me, I'd just squeeze in, like, just, you know, last ones, push down, just. So, yeah, take all this into mind and just do it, because all they can say is no. If you don't fit in it, then that's it, really. So I hope you did find this video informative, because I will be doing another video. I'm literally going to film it now, but I will be doing another video about Foot Park. I went for the first time a few weeks ago now, so I do know about some of the rides. I didn't go on all of them, but I'll try and remember all of them and let you guys know how it all went, because I was very worried, especially about Hyperia, but you'll have to know in the video if you can fit, I guess. You can, but yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye everyone.